Good evening, I'm Adrian Vale. A simple, unsettling question. In the age of algorithms, who is making my choices, me or the recommendations that choose for me? Freedom is not the absence of influence, it's the presence of authorship. We have always lived among nudges, menus, billboards, social cues. What's new is scale, precision, and persistence. Today, a handful of systems curate what we see, when we see it, and how often. They aim to predict us, and increasingly to shape us. Tim Cook has said, privacy is a fundamental human right. I'd add, so is agency. If we outsource our attention, we may outsource our authorship. Most recommendation engines optimize a simple objective: engagement, watch time, click-through, dwell. They use proxies for value because value is hard to measure at scale. They observe our behavior. They run countless experiments in parallel. They update the model in real time. The result is a remarkably accurate loop. As Reed Hastings of Netflix once quipped, "We're competing with sleep." The point isn't villainy, it's incentives. If the metric is attention, we will get systems exquisitely tuned to extract it. Richard Thaler and Thaler Sunstein popularized choice architecture. The way options are presented changes what we pick. Defaults: autoplay is on by default. The next video arrives before you decide. Friction: 1 tap to follow, 5 taps to unsubscribe. Feedback: variable rewards. Sometimes the post lands, sometimes it doesn't. Keep us checking. Daniel Kahneman warned, "We are blind to our blindness." We don't feel these micro pushes, yet they accumulate. Warren Buffett put it more practically: chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. Persuasion respects your reasons. Manipulation exploits your weaknesses. Where do recommendation systems sit? We have evidence that small feed changes can nudge mood, consumption, even civic behavior. Effects are usually modest per person, but massive in aggregate. We've seen platform-scale experiments shift what's salient, what spreads, and for how long. This doesn't mean you lack free will. It means your will sits in a river of cues, curated by objectives that may not be your own. On a compatibilist view, I'm free when I act from my own reasons, without coercion or deception, even if influences abound. 3 levers matter: attention, what gets into working memory at all; intention, what you're actually trying to do; friction, how hard or easy the system makes your aim. Think of 3 modes. Pilot, you set goals, tools obey. Co-pilot, tools suggest, you confirm. Autopilot, tools decide, you rubber stamp. The danger isn't suggestions, it's when suggest silently becomes decide, and we don't notice the handover. A few pragmatic moves: create intentional friction, turn off autoplay, remove infinite scroll where possible, batch notifications, dock your phone outside the bedroom. Make salience scarce, home screen with 1 row, pin only tools you deliberately use, hide the slot machines. Slow the click, count to 3 before opening any recommendation. Ask, what did I come here to do? Time box the feed. Set a 10 to 20 minute timer. When it ends, you decide to continue. Don't let the feed decide for you. Write before you watch. For big choices, pen and paper first, algorithms later. Audit your diet weekly. What did the feed optimize me for? Do I like who that made me? Yuval Noah Harari warns, if algorithms know you better than you know yourself, authority can shift from you to them. The counter is simple, not easy. Know yourself better, on purpose. We can design for agency. Objective transparency. Show in plain language what the recommender is optimizing for on this screen right now. Why this suggestion, not a slogan, but a verifiable explanation with controls to adjust the inputs. Agency modes: pilot, co-pilot, autopilot toggles, with defaults set to co-pilot or pilot, not autopilot. Off-ramps always offer a chronological or subscription-only view, one tap away. Friction budgets limit how much persuasion pressure any user sees per session. Cooldowns after long engagement streaks. Data minimization: use less, retain less. Tim Cook's line on privacy should be table stakes, not marketing. Independent audits and impact assessments test for addiction loops, polarization dynamics, and demographic harms. Publish results. Mark Zuckerberg once championed move fast and break things. Perhaps now, move deliberately and mend trust. The point is not to fear recommendations. It's to remember that every recommendation is a miniature negotiation over your future self. Ask of any feed, whose objective is steering me, and did I agree? If you can name it, adjust it, and when needed, exit it. You are still the author. Freedom in the age of algorithms is a practice. Practice it daily. I'm Adrian Vale. Thank you for your attention.